Welcome back to Resale Mania. I am outside of Rethink Thrift where it is 50% off everything in the store today. We're going to run inside and see what we can find to flip for a profit. Alright, so it came in. Here's this little lyrical harp. It's in pretty good condition. It's wired, needs to be adjusted. I'm not sure what's going on the inside of the box. It's $4.50, being half off of $9. I think that's worth about 30 bucks from the comps I've seen, so I'm gonna grab it. So this has been here a few days. It's marked at $24.99, which is a little steep. Today for $12.50, I am gonna get it. It's this pretty blue colorway. The brand is Caraway. I'd never heard of it before, but I looked it up the other day, and it looks like I can get about $75 for this. So for $12.50, I'm definitely gonna pick it up. It's in really good condition. This water pick is also here. If you saw the last video, I was waiting until half off day to get this. It's $7.50. These aren't, anything crazy, but they do sell for 30 bucks, and obviously being brand new, just super easy to list. A few pictures, scan the code, and you're good to go. So I'm gonna pick these up. I've sold many shower heads before. Some do sell for like 100 bucks, depending on the brand and model, but it's really busy in here today, so it's hard to film. But there's these Vans for $7.50, really good condition. Just need to wipe down along the whites. This cool like pink suede. It's probably worth 30 bucks. And then I also found these Chacos. Nothing crazy. Those are probably $15, $18 plus shipping. They're only 3 bucks. And these are $5. I don't know where the other one is, so I'm trying to find it. These would be worth $5. I could probably get 25 for them. I just have to find the other shoe. Here's some Merrell sandals, 3 bucks. Those probably aren't worth much either, but 15 bucks, 3 into 15. We'll pick it up. Oh, the poor frog lost an eye. How sad. Here's a little Converse hat. I've never seen a Converse hat before. Their hats are kind of pricey here though, so it's probably not going to be worth too much. I think, what are hats? $3.99, so 2 bucks for a Converse hat. I might look it up really quick, see if they sell. I doubt it. So to my surprise, these do sell. Looks like this exact one sold for $15 plus shipping twice. So for 2 bucks, I'm gonna get it. And then I just saw this little UGG like laptop thing, very fuzzy, very soft. It's $3.50, and I looked it up, and this thing sells for about 30 plus shipping. So we'll get it. Very clean, not bad. Yeah, take both of those. All right, so extremely weird situation with the Converse. I'll tell you guys out in the truck. Very odd, but I just found this just got put out on the new rack. This little We the Free sweatshirt by Free People. Yeah, it's in good condition. It's only $1.25. I don't sell a ton of clothing like this, but for $1.25, probably get 20 for it. So why not? Got a nice little cart full of stuff. All right, so I'm gonna go over this outside, but I am gonna get this for $12.50. It's unique. Alright, I checked out. I got to say goodbye to Hank before I go, of course. Can't leave without saying hi and bye to Hank. Alright, so I checked out. I spent $62 on everything. The water pick, the hat, the UGG. Try to not let the cart roll away. The musical device. So this thing, I'm not sure. The General History of Virginia, New England by John Smith. It was $12.50. There's one listed for 150 bucks. I had a hard time researching this. I couldn't find much. Similar stuff was selling between like 80 to 100. I really have no idea what I'm going to get for this. Hoping at least 50 bucks. That's what we're going to say for now. So $12.50 into 50. Got 2 pairs of sandals, Chaco and Merrell, some bread and butter, some nice Vans. Like I said, really good condition. Those should sell fairly quickly. The We the Free, the Caraway pot, yeah, some Barkeeper's Friend. We'll clean up that bottom really nice. It's a very pretty blue colorway. I think that should sell very well. Like I said, 75 on that. Now the Vans, weird situation. So there's 2 pairs of Vans, a black and white one and this one, and there's only single pair of shoe on the rack for each one. And I've known this store one time put the pair behind the counter for like nicer shoes, but these, were only marked $9.99. So I asked them, they said they didn't have it, and they were like, oh, maybe someone, hid it so they could get it for half off day the day before. Well, no, so this guy, he had one in his cart, and then she was like, oh, you're gonna get the other one? He goes, no, I just want the one, and like, she's like, and he took one of both pairs. He goes, no, I'm just gonna get one shoe of each. And she's like, oh, well, you got to buy both, because someone else might want to buy them. And he kind of started like having a fit and yelling. It was very awkward. He ended up putting them back in I did get them, but just kind of a weird situation. But not bad. All that for 62 bucks. Ignore the crap show going on back here. That's all stuff I have to go organize into storage from yesterday. So not bad. We're gonna head on over to Goodwill next. All right, we've made it to my local Goodwill. First find are going to be these Dalbello ski boots. They're very dusty, but they're only 10 bucks and it's a decent model. I think I can get 75 for those. And I have to look this up. It's a fly fishing brand. It looks like Rydale Haxby. I don't know. Feels nice. I'm going to look it up, see if it's worth anything here shortly. I've had pretty good luck with these Skyscan atomic clocks. It's only $3.99. These usually sell for $20 to $25 depending on the model pretty consistently, so we're going to grab it. Oh man, that's heavy. This might be good. This kit full of Osmo stuff. $7.99 for all of it. I've sold Osmo stuff for decent money before. I know some of it's not worth anything and some is, so we're gonna put it in the cart and do some more research on it here in a second. It's very heavy, so I'm gonna set it down. Little phone. This obviously isn't a big name brand, but I feel like that's not a bad deal for someone personal use. $50. Looks to be pretty complete. It's not bad. Yeah, someone will buy that. It's a cute little stool. Over in the women's, there's these Nike. These are Jordans? Never seen Jordans like that before. They are $7.99. Just need a little wipe down. That might be good. We're gonna throw it in the cart. So this came off a new cart. This Mermaid straight ahead curling iron. The MSRP on it is $395, which I couldn't find this exact model on eBay, so I don't think it's worth that much. Similar ones were going for like $50, but you know, we'll see. I'm gonna get it. That's a really nice Columbia rolling bag. It's obviously been very well used. That thing is really nice. $12.99. Oh, unfortunately, it's way too beat up. It's probably 150 bucks if it was in good shape. So there's these two Epson printer inks. I wish they were $2 a piece because they want $3.99 a piece, the 252s. They sell for about $15 a piece. But, I mean, they're both expired by, well, this one's expired by 7 months and this one's expired by a year. Still, I don't know, I think I'm going to leave them. I'd only end up making maybe double my money. It's just not really worth the time. So I don't pick up all LL Bean, but this one's like a cool vintage one with like this Aztec line, just older style. I don't know, it's $6.99. I think it'll sell pretty well. It's in decent condition. Yeah, I don't know, that's a popular style. I feel like I could probably get 30 for it. And then the vest, I did look it up. It looks like I can get 25 to 30 for it. Rydale, yeah, nothing crazy, but very lightweight. I'm not finding a ton more. There's these Cole Haans here in the black leather. I think I'm gonna get them. They're only $7.99. They're, you know, bread and butter, 25, 30 bucks. You know what? I changed my mind. They're in a little worse condition than I was thinking they were. Just a little too creased. So I'm gonna leave them. I see a new cart. So this is what I pulled off the new cart. This would be worth getting if it had the remote to it, but it's missing its remote. A little Logitech MM50 speaker dock. It sells for about $35. So for $6, it would definitely be worth getting, but obviously without the remote, it's only worth about $20, so I'm gonna leave it. I remember when these used to be a huge bolo, these Peloton shoes. Now they just don't really sell very well anymore. Oh, I'm on my second loop, and this wasn't here originally. This little Timbuktu bag. That's a cool style too. I've never seen this style of Timbuktu bag. Where do these go though? Is this, oh no, it's right there. Huh, $7.99? Yeah, we'll take it. Timbuktu bags always sell really well for me, especially if it's like a cool style. And that's pretty cool if you ask me. $7.99, should get 40 bucks for it pretty easily. I was about to leave and I'm glad I went back to the women's shoes really quick because I just found these. I found a pair yesterday of the typical Skechers Jammer Y2K shoes. I've never sold this quilted style, and obviously you can see that the tips there are kind of like faded, but that's okay. I have some Doc Marten Wonderbalm. I'll just rub that on it and it will look brand new. This type style of Skechers, the Y2K, is just very, very popular. The ones I bought yesterday already sold for 50 bucks. That's how quickly they sell, so be on the lookout for funky Skechers like that. I just found these Gymshark leggings. They're $4.99. This is the Vital model, and these sell for 20 bucks, but the size tag's been cut out, and it's almost impossible to tell the size without it, so I'm gonna have to leave them. All right, I checked out. I spent $48 on everything. I put the ski boots back. I was standing in line about to check out, and I looked, and they both had the same like crack up on the top corner, so made them pretty worthless. That's okay, not bad. It's a Friday. I don't usually thrift on the weekends just because they're so busy, and I don't think they stock on the weekends. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna spend some extra time in here walking around, try to find stuff, but they're short-staffed. They said like half their production team isn't there today, so they weren't putting out a ton. I'm not sure exactly what you'll be seeing next. Maybe garage sale footage, maybe more thrifting, maybe Monday thrifting. I have no idea. I haven't gotten that far yet. I got to go to storage and put all that stuff into, you know, bins, organize it. But before we get to wherever the heck we're going next, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, because subscribing really helps me out. November marks 2 years of me doing YouTube, and I want to hit 20K before there. We just passed 18K, like by a lot. I had a video get over 30,000 views just a couple days ago, which is crazy, and I gained like 500 subscribers from it. So welcome to all the new subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you, and yeah, I'll see you guys wherever the heck we go next. Well, shiver me timbers, I figured out what the heck we're doing next. It is now Monday. We're back at Rethink Thrift. They're about to open up, and we're gonna run in there. And holy cow, do they have a ton of donations today. This might be like the most donations I've seen here at one morning. Wow. Okay, I'll definitely be back here tomorrow, but that'll be the next video, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. We've got Mr. Hank right here. Hello. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Over in the glass case are 2 Wii games, one Wii Sports Resort with the manual, which is always nice, and then Mario Party 9 for the Wii. So both decent games, nothing too crazy, but hey, 20 bucks a piece. So as you guys know, a lot of digital cameras do sell well, but these Olympus ones with the only 1.3 megapixels, these usually don't sell very well for me. I've sold them before for like 15 to 20 bucks, but they usually sit for quite a while. What is this? These like Warhammer things? I don't know anything about these. Or Dungeons and Dragons maybe? I don't know. It's $29.99, so probably a little too high, but I'm gonna put it in the cart and think about it, look them up a little bit more. What are these? Are these climbing harnesses? They are. Ooh, $14.99 though. This one's brand new with tags though. It's definitely a smaller size, I think like a kid's. $14.99? I had the $5 off card, so I'd get it for 10. Yeah, kids harness. 10 bucks for a brand new kids harness though. That might still be worth it. I'm gonna think about it. Then these would be worth getting on half off day, but right now being used, they're REI. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them. All right, I wasn't finding a whole lot more, and then I found this Die Hard battery charger for $5.99, model 200. Period 71222, and this is actually pretty good. It looks like it sells for about 60 bucks pretty consistently plus shipping, so 6 into 60, we'll do that any day. This store tends to price Patagonia up at least a little bit, so I was wondering, I was like, why are these only base price at $2.50? But unfortunately, that is why. That is unfortunate. Those would be worth getting. They'd probably sell for 30 bucks, but oh yeah, and the pocket is blown out too, so those are pretty much done for. So these are slower sellers. They will sit for a while, but I mean, they don't take up much space. It's $2.99, very lightweight. These are SunCloud sunglasses. I usually get about 20 to 25 for these. And yeah, like I said, they might sit for a few months, but you know, like I said, not taking up much space, so I will get those. And then these, I filmed it, but my GoPro messed up. So these are 2001 WizKid figurines, and these do sell. Lot about this size I could probably get 50 to 64 plus shipping, but so for 30 it's a little high. Maybe on half off day I'll look into it a little bit more, but I mean, they do sell, so if you can get these for, you know, 5 bucks for the bag, I definitely recommend picking them up. All right, here we go. I was about to leave and I just saw this. It's taped up, so I'm gonna have to look inside of it. It's climbing gear, so give me a second. It's $12.99 for the box. Oh yeah, so this whole box is definitely going to be a pickup. So these things right here, anything climbing gear, especially, you know, stuff that's higher quality feeling, you want to look up because some crazy value can be had. These little Stalewa Heiblers, don't even know. These are worth about 80 bucks a piece. Just these two little things, and they're very lightweight. This right here is probably, if I had to guess, around 60 bucks. These little stoppers for climbing. And then there's a bunch of other random stuff in there that I haven't even looked up yet, and I don't really need to, because that alone tells me that this is worth getting for $12.99. So that is awesome. I love selling climbing gear. All right, I checked out. I spent $31 on everything. She ended up, because there's two stickers on the Black Diamond climbing harness. There was a $9.99 one that I didn't see, and then the $14.99 one. She only charged me $9.99, so really nice of her. I'm super excited to come back tomorrow morning right when they open though, because some very high-end outdoor hunting backpacks are in that pile, and I will be here because I want them. But yeah, $31 for everything. I got the sunglasses, the 2 games. I think this is like a $30 game. I don't remember exactly. Wii Sports with the case and manual, that's around 25 to 30 bucks. The climbing gear, which I love, and then the battery charger right here, which is, 60 bucks on its own, doubles my money. The rest is profit. You can't beat it. All right, we are back at Goodwill. See if they did any stocking over the weekend. What are these even supposed to be? This brand is Mountain Hardwear, which is a really good outdoor brand. $5.99, but I have no idea what type of shoes these are even supposed to be. Huh, we're gonna put them in the cart because it's a good brand, and we're gonna look into them. Then we've got some men's On Clouds for $9.99. Really good condition. Obviously no laces, but that is okay. Those are really good condition. Good tread, definitely getting those. Ooh, here's a really nice vest, Outback Trading Company. Very good brand. Just like, I don't even know, it feels kind of like leather, but yeah, that's a great brand. Flannel line, $6.99. That's probably a $40 to $50 vest. I thought this was going to be worth more. I've sold stuff like this before for really good money. This Murrock vibration plate, but it's only worth like 30 bucks, surprisingly. Very heavy, so definitely leaving it. So I thought this was a funky looking wedge. The brand is Cleveland. Cleveland is hit or miss. It can be really good. The Voss model, they want $5.99 for it. Looks like I can get about 35 to 40 plus shipping, so we're gonna grab it. Here's some Oboz hiking boots in the women's, but they are just way too worn, and they want $12.99 for them, so great brand, bad condition. Well, I did not find much in there today. I spent $28 on everything. So I think these Mountain Hardwear shoes are a form of moon boot. I know moon boots are popular, they sell. I have no idea if those are worth the $6 I paid. I just got them. The On Clouds definitely are though, 10 bucks for clouds. I have extra laces. So whenever I buy like shoes and I didn't look them over good enough, I get home, there's damage that I missed, I'll take the laces out and I'll take the soles out. I'll write the size of the sole on the bottom of it so I remember the size, and then I'll use those later when I buy a pair of shoes without laces or insoles, and saves me money, adds value to things. So it's a good way to do it, get a little bit of your money back if you wasted it. So not bad. And then the Outback Trading Co. vest, great brand, great style, that should sell for 50 bucks, and a golf club. So not bad. I said $29, my bad. 29 on everything, so not bad for the few items we got. All right, but that is gonna wrap up today's video, guys. We found some awesome stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. Here is Hank and Mr. Ferguson. Hello. Before we end off the video, Hank, come here. Hank, come say hi. Come on, hi. What are you doing? Hello. Okay. But with that, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.